Oh, now the first thing sellers ask us is now the right time to sell?
Well, and the easy answer to that is it depends, right? Right now, and for the last few years, we've been in a seller's market. So what that means is right now we're in February 2022, we've got 0.9 months of inventory. So that's great for sellers because there are a lot of buyers out there and there aren't many homes on the market. A balanced market is usually over 5 months of inventory. So we're quite away from that.
Yeah.
And anything with over 6 months of inventory becomes a buyer's market. Again, we're a long way from a buyer's market. So what's influencing the market right now? Well, there's a few things, Lynn. One is high buyer demand. There are a lot of young people that are entering the housing market, a lot of people who are new to Canada that are entering the market. So a lot of buyers out there. We've got, as I said, very low inventory, just not enough homes on the market right now. The other is money is still cheap. So the Bank of Canada just announced that they're not increasing rates yet, but they expect that they will in March. But still, I remember the days of 10% mortgages, 20% mortgages. We're at 3% right now. Money is cheap. The other thing that factors the market is seasonality, right? A lot of people want to move in the spring and in the summer. So that's something that we discuss with sellers is now the right time to sell, or is it in a month, 2 months, or 6 months? The other thing that really depends is where are you going, right? So what's the motivation for selling your home? If you're thinking of downsizing, so you're selling a detached house and moving into a condo, you'll probably do very well. A lot of sellers too are thinking of upsizing. So they've built some equity, the low interest rates are really attractive. Now is the time that you can buy the bigger house, maybe buy an investment property. And the other is sometimes sellers are moving away. They're leaving this area and going nearer to their children or back home, as we Maritimers like to say, buying, one of those really cheap houses in Nova Scotia. So those are some of the motivations. So that's a factor in deciding if now is the time to sell. And the other is money, right? So if you've recently mortgaged your house or you're in the midst of a mortgage, you have to look at, are there penalties, right? Do you have the opportunity to port a mortgage, to take it when you buy that new property? Or, have you done so well that you've actually got the opportunity to pay out your mortgage? So those are things that you have to factor in. If the property that you're selling isn't your primary residence, there may be capital gains. Mm-hmm. And so that factors into timing on, I've had clients that have sold 2 properties in 1 year that were both investment properties. And so capital gains comes into play there. So that's where, you need a financial advisor. Yeah. We're real estate experts. We are not money experts. And then the other thing is, what's going to be required to get your home ready to go on the market. So that will factor into timing as well, whether it's small touches or major renovations. So really all of those things are why it depends on whether now is a good time to sell. Absolutely. Or not. So if you find this information valuable, give us a like, give us a share, a subscribe. If you've got any questions, throw them down in the comments and we'll get back to you.
I'm Lynn Wyminga.
And I'm Lorna Willis from the Nadeau Real Estate Group.